Hey everybody, welcome back to Friday Night FableForge. I do tell my other campaign that it's a thing now. Y'all noted it in me, so now I make it a thing. Here with Odyssey of the Dragonlords, as hopefully you know, otherwise, welcome anyway. We have a really interesting session tonight. A lot of stuff going on, so yeah, we're gonna jump over to the intro and get right in. In the meantime, links, friends, all the good streamer stuff. We'll see y'all in a second. All right, so you know what? Let me turn off background music while I'm talking. For the recap. So, last week, the trial at Mitros that you had successfully persuaded the people to get behind you on ended, and you made your final preparations in anticipation of sailing into the Cerulean Gulf for this next chapter in your journey. There was some downtime, you all did a few things, not going to rehash all of that, prepared the ship, and then the embarkation day came with virtually the entire city of Mitros and all of the surrounding peoples coming to see you off, including many of your most notable friends and allies, and even some of your not-so allies. Upon greeting everybody, taking the gifts, saying your goodbyes, you began to formulate a plan. You were informed about how to use the Antikythera and with the constellations to pick where you needed to go, discover, and so on. With that, you set sail. You chose to go first and foremost to the Isle of Yonder. There are multiple things there that each of you individually and as a group want to see done or need to acquire. And along the way, you had a really cool encounter with some massive razor-toothed whales, a whole bunch of crazy stuff in the Cerulean Gulf and the Forgotten Sea. And we ended on the third day of your travel at dawn, the sun rising over the distant Isle of Yonder on the horizon. So that's where we are going to pick up. To set the scene, it is dawn. If your character is awake or not is largely up to you. It can be assumed that there is a second in command to leave all of the sailors rowing or mending to the sails, whatever they need to do during the night, so you can all sleep at night or whatever you'd like to do. We didn't discuss that, so. It is dawn. The Isle of Yonder is on the horizon. You have several hours before you reach there still, probably 2 or 3 based on the current speeds and winds. It is a new day, so you do have to consider whether or not you want to do any sacrifices, things of that nature, and you also have time to talk amongst yourselves or accomplish anything in preparation for landing here that you may wish to do. So, I will turn it over to you. The scene is yours.
So, Lycus, how are you feeling?
I was about to say, I wake up, where am I? In my chambers?
With a certain Medusa?
I might call them her chambers now.
I'm sorry, what? Huh?
It's the Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, yeah, because it was a secret what happened all up in there. Giggity.
That's enough of that.
Eventually, I will come. I'll knock on the captain's captain quarters door. We'll see who answers.
I stretched in bed, and who's in my cabin? Because I'm in my bed.
There is certainly a warm body that either doesn't acknowledge the knock or just refuses to do anything about it.
Is she on wall side or door side?
Renatus rolls over.
No, she.
Are you gonna get that?
I wake up from a nightmare.
Now you wake up.
Now I actually wake up to a knocking sound.
She is definitely a door side kind of person.
I kick her out of the bed.
Give me.
And I tell her, "Go get the door, please."
You kick her out of the bed.
Are you actually going to kick the Lady of Coins?
I don't remember anything about the Lady of Coins other than she's a Lady of Coins.
She's a crime lord and a centuries old.
Oh, and she likes to.
Medusa?
Yeah, she's a centuries old Medusa, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't kick her out of the bed. I just nudge her and ask her, "Are you gonna get that?"
I do not think so. I'm quite comfortable.
All right, and I roll over her, like, like just all over. 'Cause I'm all sides. She's door side, so I like roll all the way over her. Maybe sneak a kiss or two, and then I go get the door.
With that groan, I didn't think you were that sore.
Oh, it's been a minute, honey.
Okay. So she says nothing else. You get the door. Renatus is there. No, I'm sorry. It was you're wrong.
Every time I turn around, Renatus is there.
I'm gonna be tracking this all night. I promise you.
Yes. Hey, you're on.
Good morning.
What's going on? Oh, is it morning?
It's
Oh,
dawn. We'll be
shit.
we'll be anchoring on the Isle of Yonder in a couple hours.
Oh, excellent.
I know we wanted to save you your beauty sleep. We are about to go prepare to possibly murder Gaius and the Order of Sidon. I thought you might want to come join.
Right. No, absolutely. But how about some breakfast?
Yeah. So and perhaps there's something on your neck.
I have a little. What's on my neck?
Yes. It looks like a bruise.
Mouth-shaped sunburn.
What?
Yeah. It looks like.
Did a leech get on me or something? I don't understand. What happened? Ow! What is that? I don't know.
Roll for Hickey.
Roll for Hickey. But I don't know. It must have just, I can't remember much of last night, so I don't know. There's no telling. What about?
Last night. It's been almost 3 days.
Okay, it's been a hell of a whirlwind of just. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so good to see you. Let me go get my pants on, and we'll go about our day.
Yes, I've been keeping a very solid eye, at your face.
But the
Not
other
thinking
guys haven't been looking at my face. Anyway, let's go get some food.
Good morning, my lady.
Morning, Euron.
All right, I stretch up, do my calisthenics.
I will leave him to it.
Oh yeah, I closed
And-
my face already. I do some calisthenics, and then I ask her if she's gonna get ready, and she's coming with us.
No, I'll take my breakfast in bed. Would you be a dear and bring it to me again?
No, absolutely. That won't be a problem. You're coming with us on the island, right?
I have no interest in this island.
Well, why are you on the boat?
I have business in Themis, or did you?
Oh,
so
that's right. We
quickly
gotta do
forget?
the other one. That's right, with the Amazon bitches. Why do you hate them again?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lycus! Was the sex that good?
I'm just stretching here. Doing toe touches.
I have business with the Queen of the Amazon. That is all you need to know, Lycus.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just don't understand. But it's fine. I give you passage on my boat. You give me a warm bed. It's a mutual thing. We're good. But I mean no disrespect. I'm just excited. That's all.
Have a good day, Lycus.
How do you like your sausage?
Raw.
I can't with you. I can't with all of you today. I just.
That was so fucking smooth. He just fucking laid it so beautifully. Oh my god. Oh, that was so fucking good.
Oh, I almost passed out that time.
I'm so
Wow.
sorry.
And like it's just straight up like, what? Like, oh. Like, on one moment it's like, yeah. The other moment, like, no. No. Oh my god. Damn girl. Okay. Yeah, I secure any valuables, goods. I make sure I have the keys to my room. And then go on about our day. I go see my friends. And the crew. I say hi to the helmsman. There's not really a crow's nest, but you know, I wave.
Bullbug is on the helm.
I call out hi, greetings to everybody, and then yeah, I head down to the galley.
You, as well as everybody else, but especially you, in your stature as captain, are greeted warmly every day with bright smiles. It's been a very pleasant, beautiful, wondrous voyage so far, and the crew is in very high morale.
Are they getting their daily rations of ale? Everything. Where's Cyanus?
Yeah,
How we looking at logistics?
Everyone's looking good.
Okay. Sacrificial wine. I know how you are, buddy. I know.
We're good.
Okay. Sacrifice today?
It's nice that you're actually joining us for dinner. I figured you were eating enough.
Isn't it breakfast? Oh, I definitely had a mouthful, but I'm hungry. So for breakfast, we'll talk about that later. How's the sacrifices?
We don't really need a sacrifice today. I mean, we're like right off.
I know, but I just want to make sure you know how the crew gets. You know, it's a little shaky. That motherfucker ain't sinking this boat, but I ain't saying that.
I heard nothing. So notes before we actually get onto the island today. I got a note that everyone here is probably going to be pretty interested in back when we were still on the island, but well, you were pretty clearly indisposed. Anyone else have anything else you need to add before I jump into that? Anything at all?
Corey, no sound came out somehow.
Yeah, no, I didn't talk. That's bad.
Show your mouth move.
Well, because I was reading something and I just mouthed it because I was confused. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Lycus, I did have a vision of me and you on the Isle of the Prisoner, which layman's terms is Fire Island, and holding a dragon egg.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that one. Wait, two of us holding one dragon egg? Or was it like there's a brood of eggs and we're just like, holy shit, look at this?
I don't know if there's a brood. Well, the Oracle had the vision. Same thing.
Oh, well, you're kind of different.
It came from me, it came from her. It's the same person, you know. I can't remember.
Which island did you say that was?
That's the Isle of the Prisoner, which is Fire Island.
Okay. Okay, remember that. We're gonna go there soon. Don't forget that one. Good guy.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Well, back in Mitras before we left, I got a note from Aesop, and well, I'm gonna break it to you my personal way. I'm not going to be the only brood thing here.
Boy.
I know I am very, very broody, but apparently there is a brood of dragons out there still.
You mean like the ones at Mitros?
All right, so you remember those old stories from the first war?
Oh yeah, you know, the dragons, they came, the dragon riders, they came, they fought, and all the dragons were killed, and then the heroes did what they did.
Well, might want to scratch that. Killed. They might be killed. Apparently Balmatria's brood may not have been killed. They might still be out here. That's a big might, but
Like flying around out here, or still in egg form out here?
It sounds.
Well, at least from records, there's no record of any of their deaths. So
Okay.
they could still be out here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's been 500 years. I'm pretty sure they would have hatched right now. But yeah, that's my big story. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Let's find some dragons.
All right.
Duron's just sharpening her sword at the breakfast table.
I have one of the galley workers send up a plate of raw sausages to my chambers to feed my handmaiden.
You got it.
But I don't word it like that by any means.
Did you warn them? Or are you just gonna let them go in there?
No, if she's hungry, she's hungry.
No, I meant. Never mind.
They hop to it.
So, how many Gaigans do you reckon still live on this island?
Too many.
It's not a number, but fair enough.
More than one.
Also, not really a number, but fair enough. That's
look.
technically accurate.
All I know is I want Gaius dead.
I think you are well in line for that. But
So, Ina, adjusted your sea legs yet?
Yeah, I mean, I've been practicing for weeks now, so I think I'm just as good as you, dual-legged on
Cool,
here
cool.
now.
Cool.
we may need to wash the side of the ship.
Wash it?
What the hell did you do to this side of my ship? Alright.
I am not used to being on a ship. I may have there may have been wind. I may have missed.
Well, you might not have to take. We might not have to actually clean it. It could just get, washed off by the waves. One less thing for us to worry about.
Prejudicitation. Prejudicitation.
Spend about
All right.
15 minutes casting prestidigitation over and over and over again to get it all.
I got it.
Ina wants to go speak with someone about where I would be able to find the missing gear. If anybody would have any idea of where that would be, I don't know who to talk to about that.
Well, I'd say your best bet, as far as Ina would be concerned, would probably be the gods or the oracle. None of these sailors seem to have ever been to the Isle of Yonder because it's the Order of Sidon's domain, and you don't have any Order of Sidon adherents on the altars with you for obvious reasons. So, try that.
Okay, yeah, I'll go talk to Pythor.
Okay. So, Pythor happens to be up by the prow of the ship, as he seems to often be, staring out wistfully as the waves break away beneath him and just enjoying the hair, blowing his beautiful hair behind him. As you approach, he hears you. He seems to recognize the cadence and the sound of your hooves on the deck. Without turning. A glorious sun, isn't it, Aina?
That it is. It's going to be a great day for a fight.
Yes. A fight. Ah, I miss those days.
Are you going to fight with us today?
Alas, I cannot raise a hand against the Titans themselves or those that stand with them. I wish I could tell you more, but you must trust that I cannot.
Well, maybe you'll be able to tell me something else.
Anything I can.
Rumor has it that the Order of Sidon has the missing piece to this Antikythera.
A mouthful, yes, a mouthful.
That is. You being also of military and strategic background, where do you think that they would be hiding something like that?
I remember stories about the islands being heavily fortified. Towers and buildings throughout. And there was a central complex. Veritable city at the height of the Gaigan civilization. Within, there was rumored to be a structure that not only held magical artifacts, but also a great quantity of knowledge about the past, Dylea in some. If the Order of Sidon has sought refuge there, it would not surprise me, although I can't be certain. And everywhere you go, I suppose I don't need to tell you all this. Everywhere you go, there are sure to be blades and shields, so tread carefully.
Yes, that is my concern, that I'm going to accidentally destroy the gear in this rain of destruction I'm going to bring to this island. So I'd like to secure the gear before that happens.
I would begin looking there, maybe asking people that reside on the island about it. You might find more, either by speaking sweetly or not.
I might need you on for that.
She has many tongues. Not sure how many of them are soft and how many are sharp.
I think they're softer more than they're sharper. They're definitely softer than my own.
Yes. You have a fire. I would have liked to have seen it when I was younger.
Well, maybe I'll bring you a tale.
Let's enjoy this sun before the day grows long.
Let's.
Hey,
I'll just
turn.
stand with him and look.
You got it. Anything else, brave heroes?
I'm gonna get with Lycus and be like, open the chest, open the chest, open the chest, open the chest.
Oh shit, Palace, yeah. Oh yeah, let me go get it. I go run back to my room and go grab my chest.
All right. It's not really one.
You are muted, Austin. Whatever you yelled was missed.
Make sure you grab the right chest. You were down there for 3 fucking days.
Both chests.
This chest is rather large. It isn't something you could grab by yourself, so you could either bring it with you if you want to do it in front of everybody.
No, that's
or you
fine.
could-
I'll just open it in the. I'll open it in the room.
1 second to pull that up.
So I'll unlock and sling the door open. Call out, honey, I'm home.
Here you go.
Oh, fork tongue.
He seems to have fallen back asleep, and the
well,
majority of the sausage is gone.
Couldn't even finish her plate.
Okay, so you close the door behind you, light a few of the candles so you have enough light, and you go over to this chest. It's about 3 feet wide and a good 2 feet tall. Again, it's bronze, gilded, a magnificent sturdy lock on it. And you take the key off your belt, slide it in, and with a heavy thunk, it pops open. Remove the lock. Open the chest. Kind of dark inside, so you grab a candle near you and bring it down low. And candlelight reflects off of a round object. Golden color with large scales surrounding it. Appears to be a very large egg. And within, next to it, you see a small leather parchment case tied off with a silver ribbon.
I pop that son of a bitch out. Well, at first, I make sure she's definitely asleep. And I scoot the chest over a little bit, pull out the parchment, and just be like, da, 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 da. All these old stories of Mitros.
You unfold this parchment, and it is addressed personally to you from Valis. It reads, "Well met, Lycus. I suppose you are well under your way on your journey to rid us all of this portentous doom. Within this casket, I have gifted you a golden dragon egg. I spirited it away from Acastus, one of the last remaining ones he had. It is up to you what to do with this knowledge. The magic which sustains this egg and suspends it in animation will last only for a short time once you open it. You may close it and seal it, or you may tend to it and help it hatch. If you choose to do, there are some things you must know." And then it goes on to list the requirements for a golden dragon to be cared for in egg form and to hatch. It tells you, among other things, that it must be tended to every day. It must be kept hot, as though in a fire, whether magically or in a furnace, something of that nature. It will take approximately a week to 2, on average, to hatch, given its stage of development. Once it has hatched, you will have to take time to bond with the dragon every day, lest it become a wild beast. You must be there when it is born for the same reason. And by virtue of the fact that Xander himself bequeathed unto you the crown of the Dragonlords, there should be sufficient magic within that you ought to be able to control to bond with this dragon and claim it as your oath sworn, just as the Dragonlords did centuries ago. Beneath that, there is written an oath that you must recite in conjunction with casting the magic from the crown of the Dragonlords to seal this bond. That is the entirety of the parchment. She wishes you well. She knows you'll make the right decision, and hopes that you will send word if you need anything further.
Lock.
You close the casket and lock it. You see this shimmer of arcane energy proceed around the seal where the top and the bottom meet. It goes bright silver and then fades. You have effectively reinitiated the magic system for now.
I figured. Yeah. Okay. So, I go back to the table, and I'm just very like, all right. So y'all just see me coming back to the breakfast table, and I'm just like,
By God, man, what did you see?
Are you all right, Lycus?
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm good. Oh, I'm good.
I cannot tell if you are... Okay. Are you going to give us details, or should we guess?
He probably almost got turned to stone.
Do you want me to guess?
Sure.
Okay. It was something in the chest.
No.
Motherfucker.
Yes, it was something in the chest.
Okay. And it was something extremely precious and valuable, maybe?
Yeah, she gave me a nude portrait of herself. She painted herself like one of those French ladies.
What's France? I'm just
Isn't
gonna
that Titanic? Isn't that what he says? Or isn't that what she says? Like,
draw me like one of your French girls. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay, I was making sure that's what. Yeah, it's been a minute.
I'm gonna roll, if I may, just for funsies. I need to roll a dice or something and decide if I'm actually gonna guess it right.
Roll a dice. No. It don't how that work.
Nope.
You can't be meta-mind the gaming.
I know.
Give each other the information that you want to. And
is it an
otherwise,
artifact
let
of
it
some
be.
kind?
No, it's absolutely not an artifact of some kind. And I would appreciate it if you mind. How long are we going to be on this island?
A
Depends
day, on how long
half a day, 30 minutes.
Depends on how long it takes.
As long as it takes.
Are we burning it at both ends?
We need to, because it's going to take longer than half an hour to find Gaius and murder him, unless you suddenly, because it's not quite as simple as standing on the dock and going, "Hey, bitch, we're here."
How far is it to the next island?
3 days.
It'll be two or three
They're all
days.
about 2 or 3 days apart.
And I touched on this last time mechanically. I don't know if you remember, it's why I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm pretending I'm so damn excited I can't think straight.
Okay, so you do
Like,
know. Okay.
I do know they're about 2 to 3 days of hopping away from each other.
It's 3 days standard, and then if you give
Speed
enough
it
valiant
up.
sacrifices,
Yeah.
you can go down to 2 days.
Okay, I need a week or two. Like, you'll hear me at the table. I'm like, I need. Okay, so 1 week to 2 weeks. If you wanted to get something really fucking hot on this boat, where would you
Fireball.
do with it? Yeah, no, absolutely. Not on my ship. Okay, we are done with that on my ship, sir. We are done. Joey, rack in my brain, is there any place that I could get really hot on my ship, like continuously have a bonfire of some sort? Because I'm assuming it's more than just like the fireplace.
I was about to say the bedroom, but
Too late. I already thought it, Matt.
If you chose to, I'm sure with some creative thinking and a bit of time, you could repurpose one of the stoves, the furnaces in the mess section, You could tear apart some boxes and crates to get the metal pieces off of that. Or you could use magical fire, which doesn't burn anything unless it says so.
All right, I lean in. I'm like, y'all straight up, there's a fucking dragon egg in that box.
You're almost in the middle of drinking something.
She gave me a dragon egg, y'all. Straight up. She straight up said, fuck Acastus, here's a dragon egg.
I always knew I liked her.
Y'all, we about to be some dragon riding bitches.
I'm going to need to switch who I pray to.
Okay, so I give them the rundown of how the instructions went. Like, this is what it is. I got to take care of it. A week to 2 weeks, it'll begin to hatch, and then if it hatches, it imprints. I have to be here when it hatches. But if we're gonna be on this island, I just have to at least be back by like the 7th day, or we have to have somebody watching over this thing. And if as soon as it starts to crack open, I've got to be told and get back over here. But I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Well, we're not going to be here for a week. This island isn't that big.
Okay. You think we could trust? Who can we trust?
Well, I mean, we do have the gods on board.
Oh, we do have the gods on board. What am I saying? Of course, we have the gods on board. Oh,
Nakira's with us if you prefer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I will call Kira my love over.
You rang Lycus.
Okay, glorious sounding Kira.
I'm sorry, the sea air really, really messes with my vocal cords, and I appreciate not being reminded of it. Look a little exhausted yourself.
Yeah. Exercise calisthenics. Question for you, my dear. Are you planning on leaving the ship at any time?
No, I don't think I should. I can if you want me to.
No. Would you do me a favor? Would you protect one of my many most valued treasures ever?
Queen Valis' gift. Of course. It would be my sincere pleasure.
And mine. We'll set it up wherever you think is best.
Well, I would say we can leave it in your cabin since that's the most secure, but...
No, not with that crazy bitch not getting out of my bed.
Yes.
Yeah, she will steal it and I'll have to murder everyone in Mitros.
I can bring it by me, myself, and Versi can tend to it.
Perfect. If anyone steals it, Versi can at least find out who it was. Let's do this.
Sure.
I need you to call me the second it starts to crack.
Oh, you want me to tend to the egg itself? I thought you meant watch the chest. I mean, I can do that, of course.
But... yeah.
Yeah.
No, Okay, Kira. So, like, if I take it out and bake it for 4 days, and then I know I'm gonna be gone longer, if we put it back in the box, do I have to start the whole thing back over, or once you start the hatching process, like, that's it?
Once the magic that suspends it is broken by taking it out of the chest or leaving the chest open, if you don't tend to it, it will die.
Yeah, so you'll tend to it while I'm on the island, or do I need to tend to it while it's in an egg?
Well, I can tend to it,
okay.
Letting you know that we can't stop. If we stop tending to it at all, put it back in the chest, anything, take it off of the heat it needs to survive, it will perish.
Okay. Yeah, you think we should do that here and now? Do you, I mean, I don't, is that as good a time as any?
You're the captain, Lycus.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna be daddy, so I want to make sure I do it right.
Dads make decisions too, Lycus. I won't always be here to hold your hand, as much as it pains me to see that.
You know I would love to always hold your hand.
Not right now, Lycus.
Okay, sorry. Yes, let's go ahead and we'll start this ball rolling, and you call me the second anything snaps, anything. I will run back here and do my bonding.
That's fine. I will need to enlist the services of Lorius to help with keeping it warm magically. Unless
Okay,
you'd like an open fire on the ultras.
No, that's fine. Just don't have him sit on it, of course.
All right.
Let's do this.
That would be funny. Okay. And she turns and walks off.
Love you.
I know.
She's such a doll. Alright, let's go to the island!
If you need parenting advice, you have 2 parents on board. I think we can all help.
I read a lot.
Quick notes. Lycus, I gave you observer permissions on something in the player handout folder. It is the Oath of the Dragonlord, which you will need to know and recite once the dragon is born, assuming that it is reared successfully to that point. And I also need you to roll me 3d8.
Player handout.
Yes, in the journal entries, there's a gray folder that says player handouts.
Okay, 3d8.
Yes.
Oh, 24.
Damn.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not damage to me.
You'll find out eventually.
Why does it still have marker? I don't know how I get rid of marker. I guess you
It's-
gotta wait for my token to be placed on the ground.
It's because you are currently selecting the party marker. Or at least
How do
that
I
should be why.
unselect it?
Just click off of it. If not, go to your settings.
Oh, yeah, no, that did it. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, my pleasure. Quick note here. Is there anything else that you would like to do in preparation of going to... There's essentially an island stronghold for the Order of Sidon. This is for everybody, obviously.
Yeah, no, I don't really have anything.
I made the necessary preparations in my spell book. I am bringing some reading material along. Those 4 glorious books that I got from everyone.
It's easy to say you could have... Because I didn't query you guys on any downtime stuff you'd like to do during the 3 days of travel. Is anything that y'all want to backstory like that, for example? Then we can handle that real quick.
Yeah, I'd like to. How long would it take me to go through all the books?
Say 3 days would be fine, because 6 to 8 hours.
Well, I know we had already said
You'd already handled.
I'd
one
already
thing.
tried to learn the spells 1 per day, right? Or was that
Yes.
prior to us leaving?
That was prior to you leaving.
That was prior to
during
us
the week
leaving.
of downtime.
That's right.
correct.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely reading those books.
Sure thing. All right. Anybody else doing anything?
I'd like to ask Ina for one last minute spa. Just warm up if we're about to face something.
Yeah, no, that sounds good to me. And I'm gonna talk to Euron and Cyanus about maybe like trying to find that information of like where the Order of Sidon is, and maybe trying to like surreptitiously get into the stronghold and find that gear.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, if I can find a spot, I'll try leading you guys on.
Awesome.
I'm not as much of a sweet talker, but I'll see what I can do.
I can definitely like create a distraction and lure as many fighters as I can to me. Thought Cyanus can maybe like wrap around the back and sneak in.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Speaking of, like, what is our game plan? Just like hopping off the boat and then what?
I think we need a sense of what it looks like before I think we can really plan it, because I don't know if like the beach is at a cliff or if there's a dock leading up somewhere, but also
Well,
if we
whenever we start getting closer, I can just climb up the main mast and try getting a good look at the lay of the land.
Since you guys are talking about this, in the interest of time and simplicity, we will say that you go ahead and do that, Cyanus. As you're talking, you're getting close enough now. The Ultras takes a little bit of attack off to the side, so you can kind of get a wide-ranging view of the island. And the island looks like this. You see there's coastal areas that are low-lying, but the center of the island is rimmed by a massive mountain range encircling the middle. As you tack around, you can see there is a path through this circular mountain range that leads into what appears to be, from this great distance, a city of some type. You can tell that dotting the landscape throughout, there's ruins and towers and things of that nature. Too far away to see any activity, though. There are several coves and low-lying areas that you could attempt to get close with the Ultros in order to maybe go in clandestinely or something of that nature. But you do see many, many towers dotting the coast, and these do not seem to be in nearly as bad of disrepair as many of what appear to be normal structures. So it seems as though it's watched pretty heavily. And before we move on from that really quick, you, having spent the last few days reading the remainder of those 3 books from the Academy Scholars, are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Okay. So now you are double proficient in Arcana. You have expertise in Arcana.
Wow.
Writing all the different weaves together, all the different schools of thought on how magic interacts with the world and what it's made of and so on, gives you a deeper understanding of how it all works. So now not only do you know things, but you can also more effectively surmise things that you do not know. All right.
Yay.
So,
awesome.
You have a map of the Isle of Yonder in front of you. There is the little token on the bottom left is just so everybody can see the scene. Where would you like to come in at?
Is there any other naval traffic?
None that you've been able to see.
And are we approaching, which direction are we approaching from, you said?
You could, in theory, approach from any direction you like. It seems as though one of the more numerous coves that kind of come into the island a little bit are probably your best bet, because they may have a tower watching them, but it's not the series of towers that seems to dot across the more flat sides of the island. West, east, south, north probably not work too well, although you could try it.
No, we'll take that east. I don't remember how to do that.
Oh, that
Okay.
far east.
Okay.
Well, mainly because looking at this map, I would worry with all these rocks
A valid.
that we would get sandbarred.
Mm.
So I would rather take the outer ocean level area and then end up by this footpath. You kind of just tuck it in anywhere I can.
All right.
Obviously not trying to park literally under. Also, what time of day is it? You said it's bright sun time day, right?
By the time you would get to the island, it'd be, if you went straight there and didn't fool around, it'd be mid to late morning.
How receptive do we think the Geigans will be?
Not.
Probably not
No.
very.
So we're gonna actually lock in those coordinate idea understandings, get with my helmsman, Bulldog, and I think we should attempt this at night, guys.
Yeah, that might be a little easier.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't think we need to do this during the day when they're gonna be like, oh, hey, look, here's a big ship coming in.
That is a good idea.
I like it. That's a very me way of thinking. I'm proud of you.
He's thinking like a captain.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I think we'll do that. Let's go ahead and plot the course, so circumvent around, out of sight. Take note of every tower in the area that might see us, because we're gonna have to clear them.
Mm-hmm.
And let's pull her right in. But we're gonna wait for cover of darkness to do so. And I start like, hey, boat, can you give me mist?
No response.
It was worth a try. I intercommune with my mitra, or with my boat, the Ultras.
With my mitros.
I will, if he says that, I'm gonna commune with Mitros. Just be like, "Milady, I know light is your thing. Is there any way there can be less of it? Please and thank you, ma'am."
I'll go to Renatus. Hey, do you know how to do fog?
Um,
Or, like, darkness?
yeah, I can do darkness. But I just want to let you know, it's only 30-foot diameter,
Okay.
or it's only so big,
Yeah, it's
and I can only put it about 10 people away, laying
okay.
down.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
10 people socially distancing away, or 10 people shoulder to shoulder away?
Well, if we're socially distancing, then exactly 10 people. If they're laying down, exactly 10 people. Average height.
What do you mean average height? Satyr. Yeah. Let's go ahead and we'll make that the plan.
I mean, I can make it hail. Do we have any change?
That took me a minute.
I'm not gonna lie, that still went over my head.
He's gonna throw the change in the air.
Making it rain.
Rain, hail, got it. I'm an idiot. Okay, ignore me.
That took me a moment too. Yeah.
I failed my insight check. What can I say?
One always does.
One does indeed. So, having a tentative plan, you pull off away what you and Bulbug together think is a relatively safe distance to keep you from being seen. Although there's literally nothing else in sight, so you can't be sure. And wait out the rest of the day. So, since that, we kind of jumped from preparation to a plan of approach. Circling back, is there anything that you guys need to do during this day of kind of coasting out of sight?
I think we should give a sacrifice for some good luck.
Is that how the sacrifices work?
Diana, so I want to give a sacrifice for some good luck. Cover up darkness. I think you know who that is, so why don't you go ahead and talk to your girl?
I'm not calling her.
Cyanus, call that bitch before we die, and sacrifice a goddamn goat.
All right.
Maybe. Hold on, give me a minute. Can I spend like the whole day making a greater image of the ship and like put that in a different cove?
Sure, but you'd have to be within range to cast it.
Yeah, but I mean, we're approaching the cove at night, like.
Well, I know, but just to put a ship like somewhere else, so if they are seeing us, maybe they'll go there instead of where we're headed.
Yeah, but I'd also rather them not see two ships, or much less that they see yours. They may come looking for ours too. They may be like, "Oh, people are here," and then they find ours. I think one ship is easier to hide than two ships. And if they go to your ship, they're just going to go to it and then immediately attack it and then see it disappear and then be on the alert for anything else.
Right, but they'd be on the other side of the island.
How's he going to get on the other side of the island?
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to cast it though.
Yeah, it won't work. Okay, it's all good.
Good idea.
I was thinking.
If you want, Cyanus, if you do not wish to provoke the eye of the lady, I can do it.
I mean, yeah, I already know I'm on her shit list, so I kind of don't think sacrificing in my name is a good idea.
I'll do it.
I bet she'd find it hilarious. I'm just saying.
Yeah, look at this loser trying to get
As far as she knows, I have acted against her, but I've done nothing to be specific. If anything, I've asked for her help and gotten it. So.
Did we ever turn in that favor she owes us for sacrificing her high priestess to her?
No.
And she owes us one.
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
How I would work it.
now I'm thinking about it. We never did call in that one.
How do we want this? Like, as in we want more darkness? My only thought here is if we ask the Lady of Dreams for more darkness, for a greater protection under night, she may see that as an opportunity to hide more things in the dark.
Okay, then we won't do it. I'm just trying.
That's my only thought.
Our bases.
Yeah, it's a good thought. It's just Clutharia doesn't like us. Many of her gifts don't always come with some double edges.
Okay. All right. Well then, we'll go ahead and just do it.
The only thing I will want to do at one point is just as we're waiting, I'll lean up to Ida and just go, this will make a great story for the kids if we survive.
I plan on surviving.
I do as well, but...
Hey, Cyanus, go burn it to many eyes, or many hands.
Kentamane?
Yeah, that one. I don't follow the Titans, guys.
The one that actually looks like a guy again. That track.
Yeah, maybe he'll be able to help us out.
He's gonna help us kill his people?
No. He's gonna help us get what we came here for so we can leave without harming more of his people than are needed. For the safety and protection of his people, we are gonna just slip in, get what we need, and slip out.
He is a very angry Titan. We will need to be careful.
I mean, I know back in Mitros they gave us a couple goats. Should we use one of those? Because I kind of don't want to touch the oxes. Those are special for Sidon.
That looked like it pained you to say.
A little bit, yeah.
Were they expansive?
All right, sword. Let me go get a goat. I will go down to go find one of the goats and then be very careful because goats are bastards.
Yeah, in the corner you hear one, not me.
Unlash one and kind of start hauling it up to the deck. Actually, more likely you just watch and come up and there's literally a goat over her shoulders and she's just going like, okay, where do I put it?
Yep, so you put it down in the center of the deck, and what do you say for the sacrifice? Anything in particular you're asking for? Or just general favor? Luck? Something.
Quick history check, if I may. What's his title? What is Kentamane's title?
Kentamane the 100-handed.
And what is his domain? I'm blanking here, sorry.
He is known for being, if you believe the lore, he is known for being the father of Sidon and Lutheria, and the protector of Thylea.
Okay.
I got it. So I'll take the torch. I'll take the knife. Like, is this how we're gonna really burn this thing? Renatus, you got a fire starter? Better one?
Prestidigitation.
Oh, I can do that.
I mean, fireball. You told me not to fireball, so
no, don't fireball my ship. All right. Kentamane, going to the island of the Gigans. We ask for your blessings that we can peacefully pass through this area. May you restrain any beasts that come our way, that find themselves in our paths, and allow us safe passage, hide us from the eyes of our enemies. And may we get in, get the components we need, do what must be done, and hopefully not have to kill any Gigans that don't require any killing. So we ask your blessings with the sacrifice. Slice that throat, light that bitch on fire. Yeah. Like a murloc.
The murloc goat is sacrificed. Funeral pyre lights, smell the burning carcass. The wind quickly catches the smell and drifts it away, and you see a slight swell seemingly come out of nowhere in the water beneath your ship. It rises up and falls. You feel a tremor through the ship as it continues on. The swell continues on out into the open sea.
Let's do this. Sun goes down, helms and bring us in.
All right. So,
We're doing it live.
we are doing it live, everybody. Here. You furl up the sails, put them in the dark burlap sacks that protect them, and take half of the oarsmen and get them to row as quietly as possible in toward the shore after nightfall. As your ship approaches this rocky island, you see within the shallow cove you're approaching stained and charred white marble and concrete ruins dotting the shore. Mixed in amongst them, you can also clearly see the bones of giant humanoids. The relatively intact structures of these doorways are unusually tall and wide, very similar to those you saw in the temple at the beginning of your journey, the Old Wood. A tower relatively near the cove is the only complete building in. Although recently built, its foundations are clearly much older and similar to the nearby ruins. From within, a burning lantern sharply contrasts against a silhouette of a tall, broad, six-armed, shadowy figure. It is standing square in the window. It is a good distance off, and because of this, you cannot see if it is looking towards you or away from you. You get the Ultros as close as you can and hide it behind a rocky promontory on the coastline. The cliff here being too vertical to climb, you take one of the rowboats and slowly lower them into the water, and yourselves, the five of you, row your way around, using the cover of darkness to slip onto shore. The path up from this cove to reach the higher lands borders the mountain range. It does go relatively near the tower. However, if any alarm has been raised, you do not know of it yet. So, how would you like to approach this situation?
Are we going to have any light with us? Because I can see in the dark, but I don't know how many of you can.
No, I would assume we're just doing nothing but moonlight.
I mean, in a pinch, I can do dark vision.
But until then, we can probably just have draw and kind of like take point, and we can just like human chain or person chain behind everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so without any light sources, everybody without dark vision is essentially blinded. A few feet in front of you is the best you can, except for that tower and the six-armed figure standing in the window.
Yeah, we'll travel single file to hide our numbers.
Well, yeah, guide the rowboat up. I'll help people out of the rowboat so they don't trip over anything, and then start single file hitting.
Okay. I need everybody. I'm assuming you're trying to stealthily pass this tower. Yes. So everybody, give me a stealth check, please.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Can Gaiden see in the dark? Does anybody know?
Oh no.
That's cool.
Wait, no, that's good. That's good. That's good.
What'd you think I rolled on to?
It looked like it landed on a 10.
I mean, I rolled 10.
19, yeah. Damn, we some sneaky son bit. Oh, never mind. Fucking Renatus.
How is the one without armor?
Fucking fish.
I got a bald, gleaming head. What can I say?
All right. So,
how's the one without armor the loudest?
Renatus seems to be having trouble finding his footing among the sand and then the rocky pathway. Moves things around a little bit more than you'd like the rest of you. However, as you pass within 100 feet or so of this tower, you find the main road that carves its way through the mountain pass. You appear to go unnoticed. Continuing on, another 30 minutes or so, and you come to the outlying area of an ancient village, it seems, one that you saw from the top. There are ruins all around on both sides of the road, and this village seems to have been built up against the mountain and then sprawled out towards the sea. Here and there throughout the village, you can see individuals in bronze armor with bright cerulean capes and six-figured Geigans walking amongst here and there, patrolling or standing guard. So you can proceed on the road, passing relatively closely to some of these scouts and patrols, or you could try to kind of take a longer route, worming your way through the ruined city. What would you like to do?
Longer route?
Longer route.
I get distracted easily from these writings.
Is that what you've been doing? Have you been reading?
Shh, why are you yelling at me?
I am whispering.
I can't read and have you yelling at me and whisper at the same time.
I will take his book.
No, you will not take my book.
You are not reading and walking.
What are you even reading right now?
Yeah, that mathematica book is just awesome.
I think I know a pathway. I think I might know a way to get where we need to go. I just gotta figure out how to get there.
What are you looking for?
How would you know a way?
I read a way. There's a way. I know a way.
Obviously, there's a way, but how would you know it?
Doesn't matter.
What do you
I
need?
guess in this moment, no.
All right. Lycus, what do you need me to look for? I'm assuming dark vision. I'm gonna try and if you describe landmarks, I can try and point, lead us that way.
I'm gonna lead them whichever direction I can assume would be the best way to get to the pathway.
Okay.
I know it's in the mountains. We gotta find it.
I'm just gonna go up to him and I'm gonna cast dark vision on him. Just touch him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's around here. Okay, I know it's somewhere. We may have to ask someone. It's called the Path of the Titans. All right. I mean, it's in the books. Y'all don't read. I know. I understand. But I'm just saying, like, I know it's somewhere to the east of the mountainside where we're at. It's just, it does this, and then it gets us right in there. We may just have to ask somebody. But it's better than walking all the way around the entire mountain range.
What is the Path of the Titans? Like, is it just a path, or was it like for a pilgrimage? Is there something special about it?
Yeah, it's a secret path.
I'm asking if there's some, like, if it's extra dangerous or something. If it's just secret.
The path is literally through an army of Geigans. I don't know which one is actually more or less dangerous.
Right.
You can now see a lot better, Lycus.
While y'all are talking and contemplating, everybody give me a stealth check. I'm assuming you're on the outskirts of the city. You've either been walking through the streets or you found refuge in one of these hollowed out ruined buildings.
You said there's other people other than just Geigans here, right? Did I understand that right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are...
Order of Sidon.
Right, but are they all just like Sidon attired? Or are there like normal city folk, like farmers and stuff?
No, so you see standing guard and patrolling, a mixture of members of the Order of Sidon, soldiers, and then heavily armed Geigans. Every now and then you may see a dark blue or blackish robed figure walking with them, and they are in groups of anywhere from 4 to 10, depending. Some seem to be just standing watch, some seem to be actively digging in some of these locations, some seem to be patrolling around. By digging, I mean investigating, not necessarily digging. Okay, so you are proceeding through the city. That was one stealth check. Continue on. I didn't mean to interrupt you, I just wanted to get a stealth check going.
Do you think we should take some of their clothes?
You mean murder them and then take their uniforms?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Order of Sidon knows what we look like.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if we can hide her. And I look at Ida.
Euron just gestures to her own face. It's like, yes, we're all fairly noticeable, I guess.
I could maybe pull it off.
Yeah, you maybe. Actually, that's a fun fact. Out of all the Order of Sidon, have we seen any that aren't human?
No.
Oh, shit. We're new. We're from the colonies. Well,
Foreign Legion.
Yeah, we're the Foreign Legion. Hail Hydra. Alright, let's sneak on through this bitch, and if we come across anything interesting, we'll ask them where the pathway is. Other than that, we're going to have to sneak through every damn outpost and city we find.
So you know of the path, you just don't know where the path is.
Yeah. I know it's on the eastern side, which is where we are at. The eastern ring of the mountains in the central mountains. I just don't know where. It didn't like have an X here as the path.
All right. So keeping an eye out. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if we at all, like, as we sneak by, if we catch anyone talking, Euron would like to stop and listen.
You have to sneak very close for that.
Okay, I know.
Just making sure you understand that.
Yeah, I don't mean that. I just mean if somehow any snippets. She's going to be listening to see if there's
You're
like
paying
any
attention.
snippets of dialogue coming through.
You got it. All right. So, I need one more stealth check as you're going through the city, and there are 2 locations that catch your attention. One of these is another tower very similar to the one in construction That was along the coastline. This one you see further off, away from the ruined city, up closer near the mountains themselves, kind of at the base. And then here at the outskirts of the city, which you're kind of standing near right now, off in the distance you see a hill. Those with dark vision see a hill, kind of a small cliff hill, and then on top of it, a broken wall. And then standing high up on a tree that has fallen over this broken wall, you see a single Order of Sidon soldier. And those with dark vision, give me a perception check to see if you see anything else.
Okay.
So, let me roll something real quick.
Fuck. No, that's an 8. I don't see shit.
You didn't have dark vision before, right, Lycus? Okay, just making sure.
Focusing on this set of structure, you see what appears to be a flicker of candlelight, or maybe a small torchlight or something, within the buildings on top of the hill, behind the wall. And you also see in these flickerings the outline of a Gigan about 30 feet away. He's standing kind of behind the wall, looking through one of the sections where the wall collapsed. So those are the two locations that seem to be the most far enough away from anything else that are also occupied if you wanted to try and sneak in or talk to somebody or whatever. Otherwise, it's kind of a crapshoot. You never know within the ruins themselves when somebody's going to come around a corner and how many they're going to be, etc. So you can keep looking if you want, but those are the two most immediately available ones. I'll let y'all talk about that for a second. I have a kid.
So...
Okay, what?
So that you guys see a tower against the mountains that's being built, or at least it's under construction. And also there's like a hill with a dude standing there, and then like a little half wall, and behind that you see candle flickering with a Gigan.
Right.
The Gigan looking this way. So...
Well, I don't want to give away our position to a Gigan.
Okay, so
it's sort of a ruinedy area, and we're not. And since it's clearly very occupied,
yeah,
the question is.
Let me make sure that that was clear, because I heard a what and then an explanation. So there's two separate locations that are a good distance apart. The reason that they seem to draw your attention is because they're relatively away from the city itself. If you try to come up on somebody in the city, you never know who's going to pop around the corner, how many is going to be, etc. Everything's dark and everything.
Right.
So these two locations, there's a tower at the base of the mountains, very similar to the one you saw on the coast, and there is torchlight within. You could attempt to sneak up to that and do something. Separately, off to the side, between the city and the tower, there is a hill, with a sheer side on the hill, and then there's an old ruined structure. There you see, on top of a tree that has fallen over the wall of this structure, a single Order of Sidon soldier. You'll see some torchlight within, and you see a Gigan at the wall, at a broken part of it, kind of looking out. Those two seem to be keeping watch, looking around, scanning. There's two locations. If you want one of those, you have to pick one. Or you can try and find somewhere else in the city and roll the dice there.
No, we can go out. I don't want to alert a Gigan. I'd rather happily find an Order of Sidon and kill him. Or interrogate him.
Just so I'm clear, because my brain kind of displays that. So, tower has candlelight, but doesn't seem to have any person standing at it. The hill has the order, or does one have the Order Sidon and one have the Gigan, or both the Order Sidon and the Gigan at the same place?
It's the only people we could see.
You can see two individuals at the hill structure.
Yeah.
Okay. So the hill has two people, tower has no.
There's light inside. Now keep these towers are tall. They're guard towers. There could be a bunch of people inside of it. You just don't see them.
Yeah, but it's partly constructed. It might be a squatter. Or like someone shaman. Completely just... Let's go check out the tower. I don't want to go to the Gigan. It might just be like one guy. It's a constructing tower, you know? Like it... Just don't...
This is a tower under construction, right?
Yeah, this is a tower under construction. Yeah, with the.
Yes? No? Or is it a fully?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's mostly built, but like the top is not all the way put together and everything.
Yeah. I mean, we could just check it out. If it's fully occupied, we'll leave. But I mean, if not, we can at least get the people inside there without them running in all directions. They can only go down into us.
My vote is just the 2 people.
But it's a guy again. It's not 2 people. It's 1 person, and then there's a guy again.
We have 5. We have 5.
And we don't want him to know we're here, though. But when we had 4, we fought the first guy again, and he kicked the shit out of us.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but
That was last month.
I also don't have faith in myself to be able to take a fucking Geigen down in one shot.
That's right.
I can take him out easily. I can't take him out.
While y'all are talking, give me another stealth check.
Oh my god!
I'm
Let's just
whispering. I am whispering.
It don't matter.
That's
you whisper
fine.
very loudly.
Fuck.
Okay.
That is not a good That
Okay.
is not a good average.
Tower. I just start marching towards the tower. Well, silently marching towards the tower.
Follow Lycus.
I have my axe out.
I've got my new trident out and just.
Okay. Is there anything special? I'm asking this so I don't assume anything. Is there anything special about how you're approaching this tower? How close you want to get? And looking for anything in particular, etc.
Trying to keep it behind as much cover as possible.
Okay.
Move position to position. And then we're just gonna keep a lookout for people. I need to find someone to let me know where the hell this path is. So preferably in order upside on human, not a Geigen. But I'm keeping eyes open for anything and everybody.
100%.
I would like to look and just see if there's a door at the base of the tower.
I hope you're keeping your eyes open when you're walking.
I am. My eyes are ahead and not on a fucking book.
Okay. So, you get close enough to this tower to see that there is a fully constructed door, or at least a doorway. If there's a door, it's open and swung inside. There's a doorway. You see light inside. There's light up at top. In the night, sounds travel pretty well. So you hear voices coming from inside the tower. They're not loud. You can't really tell how many there are. To see anything in the immediate area of the tower, because of dark vision, you have to get within 60 feet, correct? Okay. So you would see that probably about 150 feet or so when you start to hear these muffled sounds. So you do know that tower is occupied. Continue approaching.
That sounds like more than 2.
Can I make a perception check to see how many we're talking about? Does it sound like
It's pretty obvious it's more than 2.
it's like a squad?
Probably. I mean, you're 150 feet away, and they're like talking in normal voices.
Okay, well, maybe they're construction workers. I'm gonna keep walking.
Very optimistic.
Y'all stay here.
As soon as we get close enough to make out words, which I hope is within that 60, before we hit 60 feet, I would like to try and figure out what they're saying. See if we can get a sense if they are, in fact, construction workers.
Okay, so you're going with Lycus?
No.
Because he broke off. That's why I was
Oh,
asking.
no.
You're going by yourself.
Dianis, why don't you come with me?
Alright. Yeah, and then maybe if I can get up there, maybe look in with my little mirror.
Yeah, I'll lead him the way because I can see in the dark and he can't. And then we'll just kind of we'll creep up there.
Okay. I'll give you guys a choice. You can roll new stealth rolls or use your other ones.
Oh no, I'm rolling.
I'll take mine.
No, either you both roll or you both stay.
Fuck. Okay.
I have a 13. That's fine then.
Okay.
If you want to keep yours, and yeah.
It was like a 30, so.
I know. It's like a fucking 30.
It's like average of 22 or something.
Gotta love my plus 10.
All right, so you continue creeping up, leaving your party members about 100 feet behind. You get within the point where your dark vision can see the exterior of this tower. Give me a perception check with advantage, or you both roll separately.
You go ahead, bud. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I'm glad you clicked that fast, because I was about to correct myself.
I know you were.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to go with that. I was like, no. You can say I have dark vision, he doesn't.
Well, actually, it's because it's dark, so it'd be disadvantage regardless. But advantage, it would have been a flat roll.
We're listening.
We're good. You're good.
Also, since I have my shield on me, I get advantage on perception checks anyway, so...
It would have canceled out anyway. It doesn't matter how many advantages or disadvantages. They cancel. Okay, so you see, standing outside this tower, 2 Order of Sidon members. The north and the south. You're coming from the south. One's looking in your general vicinity. There's another one who's facing away from you. You can see them because the torchlight from the inside is reflecting off their bronze armor and glinting here and there. And you hear several voices. Again, multiple. Might be 3, might be 6, might be 10. But distinctly amongst them, you hear 2 much deeper voices speaking in a different tongue.
I start creeping back down. Nope. Whole lot of nope happening tonight.
Okay.
Alright, crew back to your party. You are there.
We're gonna go that way. And we're gonna go that way.
Alright. You're going to the hill structure?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll keep the same rules. Are you taking the same tactics?
Sure.
I was just assuming. If you're doing something different, let me know.
Alright. But can we agree that if we try to take on the Gigan, we all have to hit it at the same fucking time?
If we're doing... Oh, God. Yes, but not an ambush. Last time we tried an ambush. That did not work well.
Gotcha.
Unless we plan it very carefully this time.
Well, I can only see one over there, right? Like, there's only one dude over there. Well, like, one big fucking dude.
Alright, so you and Lycus are sneaking up together again, separately? Or is everybody coming?
Oh no, I figure we're all gonna go towards this area together, and we'll try to go for chump on a stump.
Okay. So you creep up. Relatively plain around you. There's a large tree that's relatively near the hill, so you kind of slowly start to stack up against that, and that's just the vision of your range. Those with dark vision, who can see this individual standing up clearly. Everybody else is just a silhouette against the night sky on top of this tree. Glancing off to your left around the tree, up the hill, deeper into the structure, you see another Order of Sidon soldier and one of those dark-robed individuals. They seem to be standing at a circular altar or pediment of some kind. It's hard to tell from a distance and in the darkness. So everybody is stacked up behind the tree, looking at this right now. Give me a perception check and a stealth check. Perception check for somebody with disadvantage. Actually, flat roll, and then stealth checks for everybody. Okay, and I got a 20. Beautiful. We'll use that one.
All right, I love my crew tonight.
I put the book away.
Attaboy.
All right.
I think I'm gonna put my axe away and take out my longbow.
I was going to say, as you're doing that, putting your axe away, you're feeling that subtle seething hatred seep into your core. Because there's giants of some type nearby.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a map. You can figure out how you're gonna approach this. You can take a quick look, and that way you guys can talk about it, and we'll go to break, and we'll figure it out when you get back.
Okay. I like maps. They help me see things.
Not as good as dark vision.
I have that too.
I don't.
What am I missing? Lycus. Why didn't Lycus come? Oh, Lycus. Peculiar. Alright, I have to fix Lycus' token. Do that on the break. I'll do it on the break. There you go.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We're doing it live, man.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spotlight what you see, the light. You see, standing on the tree, in order to side on soldier. See one over here by this strange pediment, along with a dark-robed individual. This was where, I don't know if y'all can see that. No, you can't see that. Over here, good distance away. You can't see him right now, but that's where the guy was. And then you see shadows against the walls inside the structure here of more individuals. Everything is quiet. You don't seem to have been noticed yet. You are behind that tree in the bottom left. Good 50 feet or so from the individual on the tree, the fallen tree, and a little bit further up the hill into the structure. So, give you time to absorb this. We'll take a break. We'll come back in with whatever your plan of action is. Alright? Everybody else, bio break, stretch your legs, invite your friends, all that good stuff. We will see y'all in a hot minute. We're back. Alright, and we're back. So, players had a chance to look at the map, talk it out, while had a little bit of an extended break so everybody could stretch their legs while that was happening. And they have a plan. And the plan is to, as far as I understand it, stealthily approach this solitary Order of Sidon soldier standing on the tree trunk keeping watch, attempt to subdue him, and get information about the path of the Titan. So, I'm not going to make this go in initiative order until y'all get to the point where you're going to attack or engage or something, or if you get found out some other way, etc. So y'all can proceed as you will. Just give me a little time to react, so I don't have to initiative lock you guys unnecessarily. Unless y'all want to go in initiative, then we can do that too. Okay. Alright. So what's happening, heroes?
Oh, look at Zionus. Gesture for him to go first.
I mean, just point me in a direction.
Get him.
That guy?
Yeah.
Reminder, I have him lit up because you two could see him
Alright,
with dark vision. Science doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to...
So, like, that's why I was like, point me in a direction and let me go.
Well, how the hell can he see? Because he's human.
Who says he sees
He can't
anything?
see shit. I know, I'm
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he can't see shit.
Then I guess I'll sneak up, start moving up, because I can see. At the very least, I want to try and get a better look. So,
Yeah.
Just so we're clear, this is a wall, right?
That's a short cliff face. 5 feet up, pretty vertical.
All right, I want to move up to sort of the edge of the cliff face, so I can get a better look at things.
All right. There's no new information to tell you. See the walls, a brick in the wall, the structures beyond, individual on top of the tree. The cliff is 5 feet. The wall is another 5 feet on top of that. Structures behind it are significantly taller.
Okay. And just so I'm clear, the tree, the edge, because it's broken in two, does it bend sort of like this? Like,
as in it toppled over the wall and it's lying down, and then the
Yeah.
other half is bridging the gap between the cliff and the bottom ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Taking that light off of him because no need to now. You guys should be able to see him. Now lights are actually lights, and either you can see or you can't. Alright. You two, to change the situation, so you two and you two alone, y'all give me stealth checks. Because you're getting closer to a bunch of people.
Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Kira. Light of feet.
So keeping an eye on him, Lycus creeps up to the wall, looks within. You see the two individuals. There's a small candle by that altar. Lycus, you're on, keeping an eye on him. He doesn't seem to notice anything.
Is there...
No, sorry. I was
You
going to
first.
say, is that guard looking in our direction? Or is he
Seems-
kind of like...
Yeah, he's standing, looking straight southerly, and he's turning his head and stuff, but he's not looking like at you. It doesn't seem to be. The other two by that pediment, they're focused on the pediment itself.
Does he appear to be human?
Yes.
Is there any form of light that he's using?
Not the one on the tree trunk, no.
What the fuck is he seeing? He's gotta have something. I'm gonna creep sort of to the edge of the cliff face here, just so I can get a little bit of a better look. And I'll sort of look at Lycus, just like...
I'm going to hold up like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like count, and then point at the camp just above. I'm going to go around this. I want to look at the camp. I want to see how many we're looking at here.
Okay.
Is it 20 people here? I don't want to.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna just really hug these ruins a little bit and just kind of see. I don't see shit around here. There's a light over there.
Do we
Yes.
hear anything? Do we hear anything?
You hear virtually whispers talking in low voices. The two individuals by the altar type object. There's that camp light, torch lantern, something within that big structure to your right. You have seen shadows against the wall in there. Moving, you do hear murmuring voices. One normal pitch, one much deeper,
Yeah,
talking in common. Aside from that, there's a structure to your left that seems to be empty as best you can tell. And these are like 10-foot tall walls that are crumbled in places on the structures themselves.
All right, I'm gonna Euron, I'm whispering to you. What if we just try and sneak this kid? Like, I'll try and knock him out. I'll pull out a vial of essence of ether.
Okay.
Kind of just, I can try to rag him.
Okay.
I don't know. It's either that or we're gonna fight the whole camp.
I hesitate to not use that on a guy again, but
No, not the
Fair
guy.
enough.
The guy on the tree.
I know. I mean, I part of me thinks you should save it because I remember the last time, but no, I understand. I understand.
If he starts looking towards me, make a distraction. Just like throw a rock or something. Okay?
I'll pick up a rock.
If everything goes wrong, kill something.
I'm good at that.
Alright, and I am going to attempt to sneak up to this guy behind him and rag him.
Okay.
I got
Essence of either, you get it prepped. Remind me, does that say anything in the description about how fast it works? I don't think it does.
It's if they become poisoned, is how it works.
Okay.
So it's they must succeed on a DC 15 con save, or they become poisoned for 8 hours. Poison creature is unconscious. The creature can wake up if they take damage, or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake.
All right.
So, yeah, pretty much I'm just going to be like, yeah, does it smell funny? Yeah, and then bring him. My intent is to bring him back over there and we can interrogate him.
Okay, so I'll call it.
Pick him up, but.
So you know the mechanics behind this one, so you make an educated decision as a player. I'm going to say that's going to be a grapple check to grab onto him, so you can muffle him, and then it'll be a free action to try and cover his mouth. We'll make the save. Otherwise, there's nothing stopping him from just running away from you if you don't grapple him, right?
Well, if he becomes poisoned, he would immediately fall unconscious on the attack.
Okay. You want to run it that way? We'll roll it that way.
Well, that's how we did it last time.
That's fine. So you're saying that would be your action then?
Yeah, my action would be to smother him with it.
Okay, sure. Let's do it.
I mean, let's still go for the attempt to grapple. Like, I love that. And then free action smother.
That's
great.
Either way, whatever you want to do, I'm letting you know.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, God, this is going to go so bad because he's only giving me this option because he knows as bad as shit's going to get. All right, let's do it.
You're going to try and grapple him and then smother him, or just smother him and then grapple if he gets away?
Yeah, either way, we're going to grapple him and then smother.
Grapple, smother? Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, sure. This is not going to be a dead like this. There's a man who lives a life of danger.
As you're creeping up along the wall, his head kind of turns in that direction a little bit. Not altogether differently than what you've seen before, but enough to be noticeable.
Da-dum, da-dum,
and after several seconds, it
da-dum,
scans back
da-dum,
the other way.
da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
Snake. Snake. Snake.
You stealthily climb up on top of this tree.
Don't be suspicious.
The end of it
be
you're
suspicious.
on, going all the way around the end, is about 7 feet up. So you clamber up so you're kind of above him since the tree's angled down. And you are now behind him. You're 7 feet off the ground on top of this broken tree trunk.
Okay, I feel like enough time has gone by that Euron would be in place. I'm gonna go for it.
Clarify, where did you want me to go? Again?
Wherever you're supposed to be.
Fuck.
Alright, nope, stop right there, you're on. Alright, so you're gonna attempt to smother, and then if he gets away, grapple, right?
But it's all like an all-in-one action.
Okay. Alright. Let's roll them both, see what happens. How about that?
Sure. We'll go with the grapple first, because you're fraud.
Sure. So I need to make...
We'll just go ahead and automatically pass that one. It's good.
Yeah. Acrobatics or athletics for me. Okay.
I think I should get an acrobatics grapple, personally. I mean, it's the best one ever.
It is, but...
Oh, that's a good one. I got a 16.
Okay. Alright, so now try to smother him. He needs a save, right?
DC 15 con save, please, sir.
Good luck.
He rolled a 21, and I revealed it in the chat.
No, he did not.
I revealed it in the chat. That way you guys couldn't accuse me of anything.
It doesn't say anything.
It doesn't say it for us.
What?
All it says is Thylian soldier, Constitution saving throw rolled.
Alright, well, I'll snip it after the game. Okay.
I don't count that as a legit roll, personally.
I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, so you go up, you put it over his mouth. It doesn't seem to have an effect. You attempt to grab onto him to hold him and keep your hand in place. He struggles. It seems like it's weakening him at least a little bit. He can't pull free. Right now, we're going to roll initiative to keep everything orderly while we're doing this. All right?
Oh, dear
God. Oh, dear. All right. So Yes. Skipping you don't know anything's going on. I doesn't know anything's going on. Lycus, that was your turn. Alright. So, you hear and see Lycus creep up, bear wrap this person, put the muff over his mouth, and he's fighting, and he looks like he's trying to struggle away. He's not going down, not nearly as fast as the guy did in any way. What are you going to do?
15, 20. There's no way I can get there in time. Not unless I dash, and then I can't really do anything to help. I think oh god, I don't know what to do.
You gotta do something. Can't panic.
Okay, I'm going to ready an action that the moment that starts not looking well, like if it looks to me like the soldier is starting to slip, I'm going to take the rock I'm holding and throw it as hard as I can in the opposite direction.
Okay, you got it. So
Try and buy some time.
So you're staying there, and you're readying that action, correct? That's what you're doing? Okay. Come back around. It is soldier's turn. So he is going to attempt to break free, obviously. He's going to roll an athletics check. Rolled an 11 to try and escape Lycus. Athletics check to hold on.
At 11.
Okay, so when they meet in a contest, no change. So he's still there. That was his action, break free. Make sure he can't do anything else. He can not. So, Lycus, your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm going to... Could I pull us both off the top of the tree? On the front side?
He's grappled. You can move him, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to just, like, ball in him and then, like, leap off the tree because I know she's probably on the front side. And the camp's behind me, so I don't want to be on that side of the wall. So I'm going to fall and hopefully use him as a cushion. And hopefully Euron can get over here.
Okay. Falling off, landing on top of him, using him as a cushion. I'm going to say it's a dex save with advantage to hold the muffle in place.
Okay.
Fair?
Yeah, no, very fair.
All right.
I mean, I'm just trying to... It's going to be bad really, really, really soon.
We'll
I
see.
get that. So I'm just trying to hold this and, you know.
All right, go for it. You can push him off easy. That's no mechanics required. Give me a dex save with advantage. We'll call it a 13.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Oh, thank
You
God.
both land, push him off the tree, and you fall on top of another piece of rubble and then roll off onto the ground, and you still have him locked in this bear hug state. That wasn't an action or anything. That was movement alone. So, anything else?
Oh, God. Fuck!
Did that make a lot of noise?
Does the thing
think this-
still work?
I don't know. No, the poison is not gonna... It's a one-time use?
One-time use.
Yeah, no.
Right now, he's just using it as a muffle to keep him from screaming. This guy's like...
Yeah, I got one hand holding him, and the other one's holding it. I can't... Juron, fucking help! Tie him up!
He whispers loudly.
Juron! Juron! Yeah, trying not to scream this.
Okay.
That's all I can do. That's it. I'm just
All right.
holding everything in place.
All right, you're up.
How loud was that fall? First off.
It was noticeable. It was metal on stone, so it reverberates a little bit around you. but there was a wall between them and the rest of the camp, so I mean, you don't know.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run over.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know if I have rope. But I'm going to, at the very least, help with the grapple and. God, I'll actually first want to quickly confirm: do I actually have rope?
I have rope. It's on my bag.
Okay, I will. I do as well. Thank God. I was going to be like, why on earth don't I have rope? Everyone needs rope. Like, take it off and use the action to tie the guy up as best I can.
Okay, that's fine.
And-
We're going to duplicate the grapple action for it, because you're basically going from grapple to restrained. So, athletics check.
That's a 21.
Good. You roll a 17. So, you take the rope, you bind his feet real quick, you get up and just hog tie his hands as best you can. He's seen as restrained.
And I will lean down and whisper in his ear. And just go, now be a good boy and be quiet. We have some questions for you. Not a sound, or I will gut you like the hog we have tied you as. Understand?
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Thick. 10?
See what he rolls. Alright. He's...
Good boy.
Seems to quiet up. Alright. Moving on. His turn again. He seems docile. He stops struggling. He stops making noise. Lycus. You have him grappled. He's fully restrained now. You still have your hand over his mouth. It's your turn. Are you going to do anything? You're muted.
Sorry, yes, I would like to gag him and then disarm him, and then we drag his ass over back to everybody.
Okay.
I mean, if he's restrained, then yeah, I want to gag him, disarm him, and then drag him.
Okay. Getting your own to help you, relatively easy enough.
Absolutely.
Take a little bit of the rope, gag him. You take his spear away from him, toss it to the side, grab him by the feet, each of you, and drag him away. He's wearing metal. There's stone and rocks about. You guys give me a stealth check to drag him away quietly.
I'll try and lift him slightly to help with that.
If you want to carry him, that's fine. You can do that instead.
Yeah, I'll carry him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll carry him.
All right. So you pick him up and carry him. You're going to carry him over. Now, around this time, calm down. Around this time, as you're on the back and you turn to walk away, you start to hear from the other side of the wall heavy foot pounds on the ground. You don't hear anything. They're not running, but they're present and they're getting closer.
Under the tree. Under the tree.
Y'all can keep going the way you're going. You can go into the tree.
No, we're gonna keep going. Fuck
Okay.
under the tree.
All right, so you're on turns back to go into the tree. Lycus grabs your on, and jerks your on towards where they're going, and you continue going, right?
Yeah.
All right, you have 15 feet of movement, so go ahead and do that. Half speed because you're carrying him.
I was just gonna go this way. I can't move my character. It's stuck in the...
Got it.
Yeah, I would have just gone here.
Which way do you want to go? You're on down the tree with
Left
Lycus,
east.
or that way? Communication is key, y'all.
Yeah, I would have pulled her down this way. Like, we gotta hop down.
Okay, if you're directing, then I will follow. Yeah, sorry. So
Okay.
then I was over here.
Sure. We'll see you get down
So-
the other edge of the cliff.
That's 5, 10.
We're pulling the hobbits when they're escaping the Shire.
I'm
the
tracking.
fucking
Oh, yeah,
ring
oh,
race
yeah,
comes up,
yeah,
we're just
yeah,
we're like,
I'm tracking. So Lycus hops off the darkness in the cliff. Euron hops down. As she does, the soldier kind of rolls over on the ground into the bushes, and then you pull him back, and you both plant yourselves against the wall. You hear the footprints, and then the creak of wood. Glancing over real quick, you see a Gaigan climb up on top, the entire trunk above, coming up off the ground before it settles back down. He's looking around. What I saw. Where to Condrus? From somewhere deep in the camp, you hear. What do you mean, where to Condrus? Next round. Y'all gonna stay? Are you gonna go? What are you gonna do?
I'm looking at Lycus. And
I'm taking a piss. Shut up. I'm taking a piss. Leave me alone. That one.
Give me a deception check.
It's gotta be deception. I think persuasion would be a really good one.
Yeah, except no.
But
I was gonna suggest that. Why did I say
Alright.
you first?
No,
I
it's
was
fine.
gonna.
A bow!
Not a
I'm
boy.
taking a piss. Leave me alone.
Natural fucking.
Taking a
boy.
wicked pisser.
Natural
I'm taking a
fucking
shit.
boy.
Blood rolling right through me.
Okay. You call that out. You hear a. And then from somewhere on the other side of the wall, closer now, same voice. To find him. Give piss and shadows. And then you hear a as the wood slams back down. And the guy again. You hear his footsteps start to muffle behind the wall, and then you hear a much quieter sound of creaking wood and the clanking of metal, as seems to be another one of the soldiers climbs up on top. Hey, you taking a piss then? Can't even see you. You're supposed to call off post if you leave your post. Jarius is not going to like this. You say or do anything?
Say you forgot that it was really bad.
I'll pay you a gold tomorrow if you don't say anything.
A gold? Where'd you get that kind of money?
Found it. I'm whispering.
Are you interested or not?
Yeah, I'll take your money. Won't be the first time you've lost to me this week. I'll hold your post so Jarius don't see till you get back. Hurry up. I'm getting cold.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so you're gonna try and sneak off in the darkness?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak off in the darkness.
Alright. Stealth check each of you, please.
God. Question, and I'm doing this to be honest.
Sure.
Is it a disadvantage because I am holding somebody with clanking armor?
No.
Thank you.
Well, because technically it's stealth, it's friend. It's oh damn.
Thank
It is
you.
nighttime.
Kira, blessings of Kira.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright. So. You creep along the wall, dragging and then carrying him. You look back, you see a dark silhouette staring off, looking in the same direction you were calling from. And then, as fast and silently as you can, dart across the field to your allies hiding back behind the tree. With a silent thud, you slam them against the ground. And in the distance you hear, "Are you playing with yourself? I said hurry up! I'm getting cold!"
All right, I think we strap this guy onto Euron's back and get the fuck out, or Ina's back and get the fuck out.
I thought you wanted to ask him some questions.
I know, but there's a patrol, or there. I don't know what to do. All right, so right now there's someone kind of looking for this guy, and then there's a guy in, and it's gonna be a lot of problems. But we got our guy, and so we can get the fuck out of here. But right now they're looking for him.
Okay, so let's get the information out of him, and then we can leave him for them to find.
I will kneel down and I will by the hog-tied fellow, and I will go. If I take this out, and you'll be quiet. The quicker we can do this without a fuss, the quicker you can go back to your post and pretend this never happened. I'll even give you 2 gold to balance it out.
I know who you are. I've seen you. We were warned you would be coming. We've been searching for you all day. What's to stop me from screaming right now and having you all upon spears in the morning?
I like rear up and just position my front hooves like before he would get a scream out, they would be like stomping his throat.
Give me an intimidation check.
I'd offer to help, but I also know you're solid.
I rolled a 12.
The strong one from the old races. You could kill me, but not before sealing your doom. And then I would be seated in Elysium with Sidon for my bravery.
I won't count on that.
$100 gold, or I scream. Hurry now.
Okay, sure. Drink this first. And I'll like drink. And 100 gold. Sure.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
There's no
Drink
disadvantage
what?
for me.
Drink what?
He doesn't
Yeah,
know.
sure thing. Drink.
No, what are you offering him to drink?
Oh no, I feel lucky on that roll. Ain't happening.
Well, it was with disadvantage too.
But I get advantage on all persuasion checks.
Beautiful, thank you.
So I'm gonna lucky
Yep.
this single roll.
Perfect.
Oh, that's not much better. A 13.
He turns his head away. Do no such thing. Sorry. My throat's getting itchy.
Take it out of what I won.
No.
No, this is ridiculous. He's going to give us the information we need, or I'm just going to kill him right now. Like, those are your 2 options. We're not paying someone from the order side on any kind of anything. I put my hose down.
He's looking at all of you. Apparently there's confusion, and he finds it slightly amusing. He smirks a bit.
I put my gold bag. I put my bag in his pants. The fucking information now. It's full of coins. Give me the
Untie
fucking
me,
information.
and we will walk away.
No, where's the fucking path? Or I'm cutting your throat right now. You have your gold. You'll be let go.
What fucking path?
The path of the Titans.
Oh. On the mountain, past the tower. The tower guards the path. You rise up, and he continues to give you more detailed explanations. The cliff rises to the east, and so on and so forth. And apparently there is a tunnel, a small tunnel at the apex of the mountain, and if you follow his directions, it will lead you to the path of the Titan.
Okay, cool. I cut his throat. my gold.
Before your insight check, may I insight check really quick?
He
just
already
to
did
make
it.
sure.
He already did it.
I mean, if while he's telling us his entire story, it's whatever you want to do. But
I just want to make sure he's telling the truth. Can I get the sense if he's lying?
You can make an insight check.
I would like to, please.
I'm gonna start being a little bit more. When you say you do something, that's it.
Pretty.
Unless
I was in
you
the
guys are on the
process of
fence.
saying it.
Okay, that's
and
fine. You're good.
And that was a natural 20. So
he seems very cocky and assured of himself.
So either,
like
so not necessarily.
Yeah, I cut his throat, take my gold back, and then I loot him, and then we move on.
All right.
He seemed very sure. I don't know if that means he was honest, or if he was very certain he was going to be able to trick us.
At this point, does it matter? Can we just, like, go? Like, we came here for things and we've just been lollygagging this entire time. Like, it's either we're going to use this information, get the fuck to the city, or we're not going to use the information and get the fuck to the city. But standing here, like, talking about it and wibbly wobbling is not helping anybody right now. Except for them to find us because we're just sitting in one place.
I'm assuming y'all are talking while you're walking away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no confusion about where y'all are going or what you're doing, right? You're heading up to the path of the Titan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to cover the tracks as we go, by the way.
Sure. You guys are heroes. Easy enough. Got it. So, following his directions takes about an hour and a half. Skirt past the tower, find the ancient trail, speed up, going higher and higher and higher. Eventually you see dozens of little flecks of light in the ruined city beneath you as the scouts and patrols and guards stand watch. Coming up to near the apex of the mountain, you round a corner, and in the very dim light, the moon shining down, you see a relatively small hole. Small compared to the giant doorways you've been seeing recently. The top of it, no more than 6 feet high. And one by one, it's single file. You proceed on through. It snakes for a bit. And about 10 minutes of walking down this trail, being led by Euron with dark vision. I'm not sure if Lycus' dark vision is still up or how long that lasts.
It's around
8 hours.
Oh, it's 8 hours, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so either of you in the lead, doesn't matter. Up ahead in the tunnel, you start to see this eerie bluish green glow. As you continue to walk, the stone beneath your feet and in the walls around you goes from a subtle brown to a more of a dark gray, and these rivulets of what appear to be liquid glowing that same color begin to snake and intertwine all around you. Further and further, green crystals pop up out of the walls, that blue-green glow the whole way. Before you know it, the tunnel opens up into a massive chamber. Standing before you, you see pathways, disconnected pathways, almost like a jigsaw puzzle or something of that sort. And on either side of these thin pathways, snaking throughout, all the glowing crystals, the glowing stone, a chasm descends before you. In order to proceed across this pathway, you'd either have to have massive legs, or in your case, jump. As you get toward the edge, you see that this liquid that seemed to have been encased before is kind of overflowing in this area, pumping harder, and the ground itself is almost slick to the touch, making for difficult footing. Have another map for you.
Wow.
like to sort of take my sword point and dip it into the. They said the ground is slick.
It is. As in, if you take a step, you know that kind of subtle resistance, reverberation you get in like a bounce house? It kind of cushions it, and your foot almost slides a little bit. It's kind of like that every time you step. So, for the purposes of this, it is difficult terrain. If you try to move your full movement speed, you have to make a dexterity saving throw. To remind you of the rules of jumping, because jumping matters here. You can jump half your strength score in feet, unless you move 10 feet prior. And then you can jump your full strength score. So if your strength score is 16, you can jump 16 feet. Okay? And if you land, because it's slick, you have to make a dexterity saving throw then as well. Am I tracking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, this map, contrary to the ones we've been using, doesn't have a square grid. Because there's just no way it would work. It'd be too confusing. It's gridless. Okay. So, you measure out by holding control, see how far a jump is, etc.
Okay.
Now, your tokens are in here in no particular order. You're welcome to rearrange them however you want, and y'all can proceed through this.
Just briefly, I'd like to dip my sword point in like the liquid and like turn it over in my hand so I can see it.
It drips off a little bit, leaving a slight sheen of that same bluish green color before it seems to evaporate into motes of light.
Okay, it doesn't like start disintegrating my sword or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
As you track these, you see motes of light are kind of all throughout this chasm.
And we just have to get up to the top right corner, right?
Yes, you can see all the way across the chamber. The chamber is well lit. You can see all the way across the chamber. The pathway continues into another tunnel in the mountain wall.
What are these crystals?
They seem to be crystals. Some are
But
1
they're
foot.
illuminating.
Yeah, they're glowing.
Okay, I'll collect some and put them in my bag just in case.
Okay. You can get some of the smaller ones without trying to dig or anything. They're growing out of the ground. It's almost like the ground has risen up from whatever the base of this is, and these pathways have formed from the crystals somehow. Alright, so I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Austin, since you made a jump.
Okay.
Yeah, and y'all let me know what your movements are going to be so I can keep up, okay?
You said if you take 10 feet running, you get to go your full strength?
Correct.
And if you don't, you go half?
A standing jump is half your strength score, correct. And this is difficult terrain. If you want to move your full movement, you can, but there'll be a dexterity saving throw to make sure you don't slip off the edge. Alright, so Cyanus, you get a little bit of speed, hop up, land on the other side and slide. Your shoulder slams into one of these large stone crystals. You feel it kind of reverberate against your back as you collect yourself and gain your footing.
I'd kind of make my way over to where he was and be like, hey, catch me. Y'all, let's do this together. And I'm going to run back a little bit and get a run and jump. That's 10 feet across or 5?
That would be
7.
Yeah, so we round up.
Oh.
But no, 7. If you have 7 and that's half or whatever, that's fine. We'll use the actual calculations. We don't have to round it to 5 or 10.
Yeah, I have a 10 strength. That's why I was wondering.
Okay, so your standing is 5,
So
and your max is 10.
I'm gonna have to run and jump. Yeah.
And
so
some of these jumps you might not be able to make.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna run and jump.
You got it.
Don't fail me, go legs.
Dexterity saving throw, please. Lycus leaps himself into the air with advantage because Cyanus is trying to catch you.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. You also slide, but Cyanus catches you before you slam into the crystals.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll get on the other side of him and kind of be like, come on. If anyone needs any more.
I will need to back up as well.
You're a strength warrior. You could just jump. How? What?
You said it's a... How far? Actually, let me measure that again.
It's 7 feet.
Okay, I can do that. Okay. When I first measured it, it looked like it was 9, and I was just like, that's just above what I can make.
Okay.
Okay. No, yeet.
All right. You hop across, metal clanking in the air, shield out, spear out, slide on the other side, dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Okay.
All right.
14?
You land on the other side successfully, caught by your friends.
How far can Ina throw me?
Tell you what. This is what we'll do. If someone helps you jump, I'll let you make an athletics check. Okay? You can't jump less than your normal range. If your athletics check is higher than your normal range, that's how far you jumped.
Can I just get on the back of Ina and she jump?
Everyone gets one.
1.
The rules don't explicitly prohibit it. They say half your movement speed, so yeah.
I just want to let everyone know I have an 8. I can't jump far.
You remember, y'all have other resources too.
I mean, I have rope and shit,
I'm
but
just
I'm
letting y'all know. What are y'all gonna do?
I'm old and feeble.
Oh dear.
Come on.
Hey, just, you know what? I'm not gonna lower myself. I'm gonna throw a rope over there.
Well, if you got it handled, I'm just gonna jump over.
Sweet.
Ina hops over. Dexterity saving throw, please.
She literally
With
hopped,
advantage?
like,
Yeah.
you know.
It's like
Super easy.
It's like front hooves on one side, back hooves on the other, and she just steps.
Oh god.
Right.
Why was that with disadvantage?
That was
Yeah,
a disadvantage.
that was with disadvantage. Your first roll was a
It's an 8 and a 20.
20. It was a 20, so you're good. All right, so Renatus, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna toss them a rope, or they catch me. I don't know if the rope will help. Will it help? I mean, they're trying to catch me.
Yeah, you can just jump off and give me an athletics check to hold on.
No, I'm gonna tie it off to myself, and I'm gonna throw them the rope.
Then they make an athletics check to make sure you don't fall.
There we go. I like
Someone
that a lot
help
better.
me.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
All right.
Athletics check with advantage.
Well, I'm gonna run and jump first.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter though, 'cause you can't make it. 'Cause
Why
you're not
can't I make it?
Because you're not making an athletics check. Oh, so you're gonna make an athletics check to jump further too?
Well, no, I'm gonna run the 10 feet and then jump the 8 feet
Yeah,
that I
so,
can,
Yeah, so
and I can make it because it's
oh,
only
yeah, it was
7.
7 feet. Okay, you got it. Go. Yeah, I'm sorry.
If I fall and slip off, I don't want to die.
No, that's fine. I was confused when you said 8, like you couldn't make it. Go ahead. Dexterity saving throw
We.
with advantage.
Whoa! What the hell is that? Dexterity. Save.
With advantage.
Sorry, I didn't hit the
That's
control.
okay.
So
Just
I'll
hit it a second time.
hit it again. Yay! Same thing.
All right. So you jump and your feet catch on the end, and you do slip down, catching your shin on the bottom. And you're on have the rope. They grab it, and they stop your descent, and then slowly pull you back up next to them. Now,
I can't go anywhere with you.
when you fell down, Renatus, you heard something in the darkness below. Now you can barely see the bottom of this thing. It's maybe, with the glowing, it's maybe 200-300 feet down. But you heard what sounded like a massive beating of air disappearing into the darkness. You quickly got pulled up before you could look down and see what it was.
Something's down there. Did y'all hear that?
I'm sure there is. Let's get the fuck out of here, so we don't have to fight it on.
All right, guys, come up this way. I'm gonna get a running jump and jump over this little thing right here. Because that is like...
It's less than 5 feet.
Yeah, it's less than 5 feet. So yeah, I'm just gonna be able to like jump myself over there.
Go for it. Dexterity saving throw. All right. You would have had advantage jumping seconds, Lycus. The science is there to catch you. Okay. And Ina jumps over next, I'm assuming, because her token's there. You have dexterity saving throw advantage. Okay. Who's next?
I'll go. And I've still got the rope for Rennie.
You got it.
Wow.
Okay. You land safely, held in place by your friends. Renatus.
Alright. It's control, right?
Alt.
Alt is
Alt.
advantage.
Boom.
Alright.
Hey, the robe didn't get caught.
You made it to the next platform. Now as you're jumping, these are all getting progressively higher and higher. This whole thing's on kind of an incline as you go. So lead the way. Next jump.
Alright, to the left.
And that's just Diana jumps over.
Need to get myself.
Yep.
Because we're going over here. Because that's only like... It's only like 7 feet.
Okay.
No, I can do that.
Alright. You slide a little bit, you fall prone and your feet dangle off the other side, but you're able to pull yourself up, Cyanus. Ina jumps over after. She's fine. Euron jumps over after. Catch her. Lycus jumps, he's fine. Renatus?
I have to leave the damn drawing again.
This is like the world's worst game of hopscotch.
1 second. Let me check something.
Oops, sorry. Did not mean to hold advantage. But
Drawing.
Sorry.
No. How do you delete your drawing?
You have to like Control Z.
No, on the pen side, on the pen
Yeah.
icon on the left, you can hit the trash can at the bottom.
I don't have a trash can on the bottom.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
I do. I guess I have to do it then. Boop.
Yeah, I was looking for. I was like, I don't
It's
know
just
what
gonna
happened.
get all of them.
Yeah, he had one because you did the blue.
Alright. Renatus, once again, you come over, you slip, they grab you, they miss, you go off the other side, they grab onto your rope, and now you're dangling off the other side. This time, you hear and see this massive winged shape. It almost looks
God.
like a falcon or something. It's strange. As bits of spark, almost like lightning, protrude from its eyes. Much, much closer now. And it seems to be spiraling up, and then it goes around the platform out of sight. As you
Driving back up.
as you fell, you saw that its normal flight shifted.
He saw me.
what saw you?
It was like a big, humongous bird with like fucking lightning for eyeballs.
So we need to run?
I mean, I don't know what it's gonna do. It didn't attack me, but it
Well-
definitely changed where it was headed.
Well, that doesn't sound good. We should probably get the fuck out of here.
Does that sound like any creature we know of?
You can give me a nature check, one of y'all. There's several types of large birds in Thylea.
Oh,
Can I do a history check to see if I read about it?
Sure, why not?
$15.
There are many birds and bird-like creatures in Thylea, including hippogriffs, griffins, just abnormally sized falcons and things. Nothing that matches the description that either of you recall with lightning coming out of their eyes or anything of the sort.
Cool.
All right.
Alright, let's jump it right here then, huh?
Yeah.
It's right there.
How far is the jump?
It's only like 7 feet, 8 feet.
Yeah, that's the shortest distance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump over.
Alright, let's go in first. Alright.
Yeah, that's fine. And of course, I'd roll a 5.
Okay. So, Ina hops. Did you roll with advantage? Oh, no, no advantage. I'm sorry. Nobody's there to catch you. Slide off the other side. Catch yourself with your hands. You're now hanging from the other side.
Okay.
Oh fuck. I hand the rope to Lycus, and I'll dart up and I'll leap.
Go for it.
Right.
No advantage on this, because he's not there to catch you. You jump over, come down on one knee, slide right in front of her, stop yourself, and grab her arms. Give me an athletics check with advantage, because she's going to be pulling herself up as well to try and pick her up off the ledge. Alright, grabbing her hands.
That's a nat 20, there you go.
Yeah, I know, it's beautiful. You're able to get your hooves in some type of purchase on this sheer cliff face, and Euron helps pull you up and get you stable on the platform. Who's jumping next?
I'll go.
Alright. So, Linus, you
Back up a little bit, run, jump over.
back up a little bit, get a running start. As you go to leap, this massive flying creature, 20 feet long with a wingspan of 25 feet, streaks out from the darkness. Dark blue hair, red feathers on the eyes, dark brown, red all the way to the back, with streaks of lightning coming out of its eyes. It swoops in slow over your head, lightning streaking out, and turns to engage you.
Can I
Nice,
at least
buddy.
roll, see if I jumped?
Oh shit, it's huge.
Oh my god, that's fucking massive.
Nice birdie! Nice birdie! Nice
It's so
birdie!
big.
That's what she said?
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session at.
I'm sorry!
Ah!
And Zionist, point of order, this thing leapt up in that chasm right in front of you before you jumped. So you kind of like slipped and stopped and caught yourself a little bit.
Okay.
Oh,
So we're split. Yay!
yay!
Oh, and it's all
all
electrified. It's all lightning-y.
The two main range. No, I was not range. So Euron's melee on one side. Two range. Ina's multi-purpose. This is good. Okay.
It's Super Saiyan Bird.
Well, fuck.
Alright, so
I have a bad idea.
we are going to see what happens next week on the Path of the Titan here on the island of Yonder. Everybody, hope you had a good time tonight. Hope you had some fun. Let me get ready for my sign-off stuff, popping out the credits and everything. I got nothing for you except normal streamer stuff. Invite your friends, I hope you enjoy the show. If you do, please consider supporting, even if it's just dropping a kind word to these amazing players, because they do this every week without fail. They're always on time, they always have great attitudes, and they do a great job. So let them know how awesome they are. And I've been pushing a bunch of maps to Patreon, just plugging that real quick. And that's pretty much it. So without any further ado, I'm going to go to the ending screen, we'll roll credits, we'll raid, and until next time on Wednesday or in Discord or wherever else we see you, love you guys very much. Take care of yourselves. Be safe and be happy. Catch y'all later.